Hello, kids. I'm Leland Gamson, and I write children's stories. Do you know of a little dog that's completely dependent upon people? Well, most little dogs are. Do you ever wonder what would happen if they left their people and try to live just with other dogs? Well, if so, let's find out. Most dogs would love to live where Malgrim lived and be treated the way he was treated. He and his twin sister Gracey had a big yard to play in, surrounded by a tall fence. Their humans let them play inside if it was too hot or cold to be outside. They were never hungry or thirsty and went on long walks every day. They had plenty of toys and children to play with. Malgrim and Gracey were kept free of fleas and ticks with baths and flea ointment. The yard was big enough to run in and wrapped around the house. Every morning, Malgrim and Gracey would see their next-door neighbor, Emma, get in her police car with her dog, Buddy, and drive off. I bet they're going to have adventures, and I wish I could go with them, Malgrim thought. The only excitement here is when we bark at the sanitation workers once a week. Malgrim did not know what his police neighbors did, but he knew it must be important. The way Emma walked and her blue uniform screamed, "The city needs us out there." Emma would always yell, "Bye, Malgrim and Gracey. See you when we get back. Meanwhile, keep an eye on our neighborhood." "I hope that when I grow up, I can have an important job as they have," Malgrim told Gracey. Malgrim loved to play in his backyard by the alley. He enjoyed chasing squirrels, even though he never caught any. They were always able to escape up a tree before being caught. The squirrels would then climb on a limb and look down at him. Malgrim knew that they were chirping in squirrel talk, "You can't catch us, you wimpy puppy." Well, this got on Malgrim's nerves. It did not stop him from trying to catch them. One day, while this was happening, Malgrim heard a voice say, "The squirrels are right. You can't even catch a squirrel. If your masters were not feeding you, you and your sister would starve to death." Malgrim looked to find out who said this. It was the leader of a pack of 5 stray dogs. Their leader, a big dirty mutt, kept going, "We learned how to catch squirrels, rabbits, and birds because we have to survive. We are our own bosses, and no humans tell us what to do. We do not need humans to take care of us." Gracey joined the conversation, saying, "You look dirty, and I bet you all have fleas." She would not have scolded the dog pack had it not been for the fence between them to keep her safe. "Having fleas and not bathing is a sign of being a free dog," replied the pack leader. "Look, kid, if you want to be a free dog, we will dig a hole under the fence so you can then crawl out and join our gang. Or are you too chicken?" "Digging a hole under our fence is both vandalism and trespassing," Gracey scolded. She wished that her police neighbors were there now. "Are you going to be bossed around by your sister, or will you become one of us real dogs?" While Malgrim was thinking it over, 2 stray pack dogs began digging an escape hole for him. He now had a big decision to make for a 1-year-old puppy. Did he want a life of adventure, or should he remain in his safe home as a pet? Well, the hole was big enough for Malgrim to crawl through. The pack leader said, "Hurry up and make up your mind. We don't have all day. Adventure is waiting for us. Unlike you spoiled dogs, We survive on our own and take care of ourselves. We are not spoiled. We make ourselves useful by visiting old people in a nursing home to cheer them up," responded Gracey. "That's sissy stuff. Let the old ones die." "That is what we do in our gang. When one of us gets too old or sick to keep up, we leave them behind." "That sounds mean," replied Gracey. "That's the way the world works." The leader turned to Malgrim and said, "Look, kid, make up your mind now. Can I say goodbye first to—" "No." Malgrim scrambled under the fence and was told, "You are a free dog now by the pack." "Remember, you can always come back home," Gracey barked at Malgrim, but her brother did not hear her. Life in the dog pack was completely different than life as a pet. "Just do as what the rest of us do," the pack leader instructed him. "If one of us finds foods, we all share it. It is safest to keep away from humans by traveling in alleys and along railroad tracks." Malgrim liked those rules. "When we see roadkill, we eat it, even if it has been dead for several days. When we find water, we share it, even if it is dirty. As free dogs, we cannot afford to be fussy if we're going to survive. When it is cold, we sleep together to stay warm. When it is really hot, we seek shade." Malgrim soon found out that Gracey was right. He soon had fleas from other dogs, and there was no human to kill them. The roadkill they ate sometimes had maggots in it and tasted rotten. The food they found in dumpsters and on the ground was often rotten. The only water they found to drink was rarely as clean as the water that Malgrim's humans used to give him. When Malgrim lived with his sister, he always felt safe and was never hungry or thirsty. This was not true anymore. Even with his pack, he never felt safe. They were always avoiding people and traffic. Sometimes the dog pack got to eat a lot when they found a pile of food, but it rarely was the kind of food Malgrim would choose. It could be a big pile of tomatoes that fell off a truck. Eating it would give all the dogs diarrhea. Malgrim made one close friend, Benjie, who was his size. Benjie explained to Malgrim how he became a member of their pack. Unlike you, I did not choose to leave my human family. One day I found a hole in our fence and went through it to explore. I couldn't find my way home and ran into this pack. I knew that I would be safer with them on my own. I am glad they let me in, but my life was better when I lived with my family." Malgrim agreed. Neither dog got used to having fleas and eating rotten food, nor did they get used to drinking dirty water and never feeling safe. One day in an alley, Malgrim's dog pack ran into a mean gang of humans. The humans started throwing rocks at the dogs and even chasing them with sticks. The dog fled toward the street, but Malgrim was the last dog to try to cross the street and got hit by a car. "Sorry, Malgrim," the other dogs barked. "We can't help you." They left Malgrim lying on the road, helpless, with a broken leg. Very soon, a sanitation truck and a police car stopped to help. Malgrim's old next-door neighbor, Emma, and her police dog partner, Buddy, got out of the police car and ran down the human gang. They arrested them for animal cruelty and hauled them off to jail. The sanitation workers got out of their truck and recognized Malgrim immediately. They put him on a blanket. Meanwhile, Benjie, who had seen the whole thing, went back to be with his injured friend. "Hey, we know that other dog too," said the sanitation workers. "He lived on our route and ran away a while ago. Benjie, you're also going with us. We wondered where you two went." Benjie tried to explain to the humans that he had not run away like Malgrim had. He had gotten lost. But all the trash collectors heard was barking. When Emma and Buddy returned, they recognized both dogs. "We saw the missing dog posters your humans put up and kept an eye out for you, but we never did find you until now," Emma explained. Malgrim and Benjie were soon taken to the vet in the sanitation truck's cab. Both were given flea bath and pills to kill the worms they got from eating rotten food. Being dogs, they did not understand what a worm was. They just knew that they felt better. Their humans met them at the vet clinic and agreed that the two dogs would continue their friendship by seeing each other regularly to play. Luckily, the humans were not mad at the dogs for running away. Malgrim had his broken leg put in a cast and was soon home. Gracey was delighted to see her brother, but that did not stop her from saying, "You now know I was right. You should not have run off with that pack. You are lucky that you only broke your leg. You are lucky you did not get killed. I hope you will be content to stay home where we are cared for and safe." Malgrim agreed that he should not have run away to join the street dog pack. He still wanted a life of adventure. He wished that he was big enough to become a police dog.